Hi, my name's Massimo. I'm 42 years old. I had the gastric sleeve with Professor Singal, so nearly 11 stone. I've lost since July last year. So 6 years ago I became disabled, I spent most of my time, 90% of my life in bed. So I was on a massive amount of medication and I just naturally piled on the weight because food was my only comfort, to be totally honest with you. I hated myself. Hated my appearance, didn't leave the house, pretty much a hermit. Felt anxious everywhere we went just because I felt uncomfortable, nothing fit me, my clothes were so big. The doctor said to me if I didn't have something done then I'd probably not be here. So yeah, I probably wouldn't be here today, to be totally honest. Because of my condition, I'm still on a hell of a lot of pain medication, but I was on codeine, morphine, diclofenac, baclofen, like so many different medications, and they all have bad side effects as well. And I also had severe sleep apnea, so like I was getting maybe 2-3 hours sleep a night, waking up gasping, having to wear a sleep apnea machine. Now, since I've had my operation, since I've lost the weight I've lost, I don't have sleep apnea anymore. I've come off 2 pain medications, blood pressure's gone back to normal, so it literally has like changed my whole life. But yeah, I mean, it's incredible. Everything's just changed. Our lives, my family's lives, you know. I've got a young son, he's nearly 7, so before it was like, Dad, why is Dad in bed? Why is Dad, you know, I can't stress enough how amazing it's been. After my operation on my back, I actually got really bad PTSD for hospitals and, you know, anything medical. I was really hesitant to actually have weight loss surgery. My doctor had recommended it through the NHS, but there was like a 4-year waiting list. The way I was going, I probably wouldn't have made it another 4 years. I took the plunge to have a look into weight loss surgery, spoke to Professor Singal, but I was really hesitant because of the previous operation I had that obviously left me like this. Yeah, we went through all the ins and outs of the procedures. We decided that the gastric sleeve would benefit me the most. The reviews on Healthier Weight, it actually came up top from everything I looked at for the gastric sleeve. Looked at all the reviews, looked at different websites, and Healthier Weight came up the best option. And yeah, I'm so happy I did it. Like the aftercare I've had and the surgeon, Mr. Singal, everything's been brilliant. I'm so happy I went with Healthier Weight and not with another company. So yeah. It got to the day, I was actually quite excited. Got to Birmingham, Solihull Spyway. The staff were incredible. Everything was, you know, pretty much full steam ahead. I didn't really have a choice to look back. And yeah, I met Mr. Singal before the operation. Told me exactly what was going to happen. Talked me through everything because he knew I was really anxious. So he really went out of his way to give me that extra bit of, you know, reassurance and things like that. And yeah, I had the operation before I knew it. I was awake and it was over and done with before I could realise. Before the operation, like I said, I was, you know, nearing on 26.5 stone. I kind of let it define who I was. You know, I'm disabled. That's it now. That's the rest of my life. After having the operation, you know, I've gone back to my old self. You know, I know things are never going to be the same because of this, but it's given me my whole lease of life back. It's really changed everything from the family aspect. I've got 2 sons. One's going to be 18 this year. I can't believe I'm that old. And I've got one who's going to be 7 this year. So for the younger one, it was really difficult. Just navigating, you know, doing just the most silly things, you know, going in the garden to play and stuff like that. And I kind of lost a bit of my relationship with him, and it used to get to me quite a lot, you know, emotionally and you know, mentally. And now our lives are completely incredible. Like the family's come back together. You know, he's fallen back in love with me. You know, as a father and son relationship, it couldn't be better. And I don't think I would have been here to be there for him if I hadn't have had this operation. So, I mean, anyone out there that's in the same kind of situation I am, where you know, every day is a struggle because you're heavy every day. You know, everywhere you go, people are looking at you and you just feel uncomfortable. And it's completely changed my whole outlook on life.
There you are. Sorry. Okay, perfect. Go.
Just in general, it's had a massive impact on our overall life. Massimo's been a lot more confident, his mobility overall has improved. I think it's improved things for the kids as well, because previously, with Mass being on crutches all the time, we could only do stuff that involved like short spurts of walking. And he was embarrassed to use his wheelchair because he used to think, oh, people will just think I'm fat. Whereas now, well, you did, didn't you? You used to be like, oh, I don't want to use the wheelchair because I really stand out because I'm so big. And whereas now, he's more confident to use his wheelchair, so we get out a lot more. We can do stuff like go to the zoo, and we can have a full day out and
not be worried they're going to keep me there.
Not be worried about your little legs on your crutches.
I mean, we're planning to go away a lot more this year.
Yeah, definitely.
Just because I feel like I can now and I want to.
When you're larger, everything's more of a struggle. You know, the people have to come with the wheelchairs.
Oh my God, I felt terrible.
It was hideous, wasn't it? When we went to Italy the first time, this older man, he was tiny, came along, this little rickety wheelchair.
And he saw me come out of the rain, he was like, oh my God, I'll push this guy around. So.
And he had to wheel you up this slope, didn't he?
Awful,
it about killed him, bless him. It was so embarrassing for you, wasn't it?
Yeah,
It was
I was
awful.
really embarrassed. So, everyone was looking, I was just really self-conscious. So yeah, long-term goals, I think we definitely want to add to our family.
Yeah, definitely. We've wanted to grow the family for a while.
And that would never have happened before having the bariatric surgery. So just having the support of Lisa, obviously we're married, and to have that support network is really important for I think for the success of it.
Being a support to Mass has been more about just understanding that the whole process is a real change in your whole attitude towards food in general. So really just bearing with the whole process and just being as supportive and talking about how you're feeling. For a lot of people, food is a means of comfort, so finding other ways to fill your time and other ways to kind of support each other without having a snack.
Your support has been everything. Like I think, I wouldn't have probably been able to do it on my own. Probably wouldn't have even gone ahead with the procedure. So, well, thank you for that. I appreciate that.
Oh, guys, that was perfect.
Oh, thank you.